Alright, let me see if I can hold this camera steady enough. Anyway, what I'm doing, or been doing, you know, I'm trying to find a gear case for my motor that I've been working on because that gear case is shot. Here's one that just popped up 7 hours ago, 25 horse long shaft. That's one of the problems, but not really. I've got the, you know, I've got the drive shafts and stuff. But anyway, 250 bucks, 25 horse Evinrude. Man, the power head looks sweet. Charging system, whole 9 yards, but it's not a tiller, which I don't need it to be a tiller. Anyway, electric start, blah blah blah, new plugs, carb kit, water pump, 250 runs good. So it's not too far, it's about an hour's drive away. And it was like I was telling Cody Bass, we were talking or texting, whatever you call it. Anyway, he had offered up, you know, if I needed any small parts or anything. And I told him that gear case was no good, but what I'm gonna pay for a gear case like on eBay or something, you know, I can buy a whole nother frickin' motor. This thing, I'm looking at this thing and I'm thinking I'm gonna go pick this damn thing up. Also, this one came up, 25. Oh, and the other one's an 82. And mine is an 83. This one came up and it is, can't remember what year this one is, but it's a parts motor, 100 bucks. The biggest problem with this one, it's all the way up in frickin' Jacksonville. Too far away. Not, you know, I mean, and then this one just popped up, 35 horse, short shaft frickin' tiller. Looks like hell, but he says it runs. But the problem here is $400. I'm not paying 400 bucks for that POS. You gotta be crazy, baby. Hoo, hoo, hoo. But looks, you know, not too shabby. Stainless prop on it. There's a close-up shot of that power head. Charging system. I mean, it looks freaking good, man, for 250 bucks, and if I can snag it up for 200 bucks, which is what I'm gonna end up paying for a gear case. I'm assuming since he put a new water pump in there, this damn gear case is in good shape. It looks a little bit rough, you know, almost like the one I've got. Actually, nowhere near like the one I've got, but you can tell this damn thing's been sitting in the water. Also, what I need is a damn prop. That prop that came with that one I bought, it was a total POS. So I'm thinking about running up there and picking this damn thing up. So, I mean, this thing too, it's gonna frickin' sit there and sit there and sit there. He's never gonna sell it unless it's, you know, somebody like me looking for parts, because 25 horse long shaft remote motors don't sell. You know, they sit there and sit there. 30 horse, 35 horse, all these long shaft remote, no tiller handle, they just sit there. And they sit there for so long, and they end up giving the damn things away just to get rid of them. But anyway, look, that power head just looks sweet. So this is where I'm thinking, because like I said, I mean, I've got to get a gear case, and like I said, I can get a whole frickin' motor like this for what they're asking for a gear case on eBay. Not to mention that time period, 82, 83 here, was right, you know, when they were starting to swap from the old style split type case to the newer style, and they're a pain in the ass to come by. Real pain in the ass. So I think this is the route I'm going to be taking, because I mean, running power head, gear case, charging system, it's you know, when you get into a situation with a parts motor and the gear case is crap, you know, unfortunately you got to spend the money. And I mean, I could sit around and wait for God knows how long for something to come up, or bite the bullet and pick up a damn gear case. I've got a couple already picked out on eBay, and one is around $200, and the guy, he says it's got a bent shaft on it, and he's still asking $200 frickin', and the other one is $270, I think. Then there's a woman over in Tampa that deals in parts, and I used to buy stuff from her, and she's not going to be any cheaper. She's got tons and tons and tons of this stuff. She's not going to be any cheaper. Then it's, you know, go over there and pick it up. Da, 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 da. Like I said, right here, baby, got me a whole freaking motor. Ooh-wee. Oh boy. Look what I get to do this morning. Well, today is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And yesterday I went to pick up a parts motor out in Ocala. About an hour and a half drive out there. And it was cloudy and raining and nasty weather. Anyway, the route that I took was all these, you know, back roads and highways, and I mean, no civilization anywhere. So halfway there, my dashboard lights started kind of flashing around and acting funny, and I looked down and my voltmeter was bouncing all over the place, and I'm like, oh no. So I finally rolled in to civilization, stopped off at a gas station, gassed up, went over, checked my battery, and still had juice in the battery, and cranked it back up, but it wasn't coming up to full voltage. So I revved it up, and boom, it came back up to full voltage. So then I got to the guy's house, checked out the battery, the outboard, threw it in the van, and I said, man, I got to get out of here, and I can't go back the way I came. I need to be, around civilization in case I don't make it very far. So I had to kind of go in the opposite direction, head out towards the land, and work my way all the way back down. I left at 6:30 that morning. I got up at 3:30. I was going to go earlier because I wanted to get back as soon as possible. And the guy told me he gets up pretty early. Anyway, I waited a little while. Didn't really want to drive at night. So I left at 6:30, right before the sun started coming up, and didn't get home until noon. Well, looky here, boys and girls. Isn't that lovely? Trying to move some hoses around, get in here, and I was going like this, looking down in there, and it just fell right on off. Looks like it's been broke for a while. See all the residue out there? I was wondering why my damn heater wasn't working so great this morning.
Well, that one came off pretty easy. And normally you just hook these two together and bypass the heater. But they are, I think, they might be the same size hose. Alright, alright, alright. I said, oh, must be love. Come on out of there, you. Now, probably, too, ain't nobody in the frickin' world is gonna have that damn part I need. That's my vacuum that opens up that water. So it shouldn't be under, these hoses shouldn't be under lots of pressure. And today we're gonna do an unboxing video on the Alternator. I hate unboxing videos. There it is. Opened up the box. Pretty. Boy, it's almost amazing how I even got the other one out. Alright, that worked. I clamped onto it this way and just tapped it, pulled it all the way forward. Alright, I found this crazy thing in my sister's garage. And this will easily fit in the big pipe. It's some type of hose, something. Anyway, it's missing a washer in here, which I have. And it also has a little valve right here to open and close it, so leave that closed, and that'll block that off. If I can get them circulating, that's even going to be better. Alright, I also found this piece and would probably be able to get it to fit, but it's a T. And I don't have anything to plug up this side. Bunch of bits and pieces laying around. I came up with this. This will go on the bigger pipe, this will go on the smaller pipe. We get a couple of rubber washers in here and leave the valve open. And like I said before, I don't think this is under too much pressure, and that should get me where I need to go. So this will go in here like this, but I'm gonna have to put a better clamp on that, and then this will fit in here like this. Bing bang boom, should be good to go. I'm charging at a steady 14.1, 14.3. Headlights on 13.89. Meter inside, way up there, looking good. Alright, just cut the engine off. See what we got here. 12.9192. Holding steady, doesn't seem to be dropping. Usually a bad battery will start going backwards, you know, 92, 91, bing, bing, bing. Fired right back up, and I'll tell you also too, you know, I believe for a long time that alternator, you know, slowly but surely going out, and I mean a long time. Alright, so here's a real good one now. See my voltmeters up there? I don't know if you can see in there, blah, 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 blah. But for probably, got my max AC on, low, medium, medium, high, and high. For a long time, my high went out on me last summer. Now it's working again. I'm out of here. I gotta go to work. Jesus. Gotta reset my clock. Alright. Bye, y'all. Hope I make it to the gas station.